Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to do the Facebook boost that many of you have been asking about. So first you're going to want to just copy and paste the text that I have already got on our Facebook page. So just go to Custom Fundraising Solutions Indianapolis. That's the name of our Facebook page. And then I'm just about ready to post this one. So it should be at the top when you go here, and you can just, you're just going to want to highlight all of this text. We've done a couple of them, and we've stuck with this text recently just because it seems like we're getting the most bang for our buck, and I don't know if it's the layout or what it says, but it's working, so use it. One thing that is going to be important is if your group has a Facebook page, you want to tag them. So right here I tagged the Fishers High School Band. This way they will see that I tagged them, so then they can share this post as well. Another good idea is to tag the high school. One, it lets the public know where the event is going to be taking place, and if they don't know where it is, they can click on that link and find out where the high school is located. Once again, if the high school has a Facebook page, it also shows up to them that they've been tagged, and then they can share it as well. Starting set prices might be a little bit different down here. You may want to put layaway instead of the word financing, so you may want to change that. Down here where it says find more info, that is where I'm going to give them the link to the Fishers page. So I've got my Fishers event pulled up. I'm just going to copy that link, go back to the boost, and then paste it. Okay, I don't want them to see this photo though, so I'm just going to X out. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add my own photos. So I already have a file saved called Fishers. The first photo I'm going to start with is a picture of the gym. And if you've seen our post, you'll see that in PowerPoint, I pull up a gym picture or a cafeteria picture, and then I add a little bit of text over it. You can't add too much text or your Facebook boost will not get approved. So another thing that I find is helpful is we don't put Fishers Band right here. So the main image that the public sees is just Fishers. Kind of draws a bigger crowd than just the people that want to support the band. And then I just put the other information down here. You can change the color scheme to your school colors. That's what I do. If it's a picture of the gym from a previous year, then obviously use that school's photo. If you don't have a school photo from that school, then just use your best one. The other thing I make in PowerPoint is I pull up their photo from the previous year and then just add a little bit of text again, and then in bold I put how much money they raised. So this just shows that they've already done the fundraiser once or twice, and it was super successful for them. So you're going to make those photos in PowerPoint. PowerPoint is so much easier to use than Microsoft Word. You can just move and manipulate things easier. So after you create it, you want to save those images. So let's go back to the Facebook boost right here. So I've got my gym photo. I'm going to add an adjustable photo. That's the next thing I want them to see. Then let's add some pillows. Now I'm going to add the kids' check picture. And finally I'm going to add a fun picture of some kids holding signs. This is actually a picture of some of their kids from last year. So once again, if you take pictures at your event, when you boost it the following year, try to use photos from that event. Just helps them connect to the school a little bit more. So read over this a little bit. After you're satisfied with what your post is, then you're going to come over, and one thing that I do is I click publish first. So I'll show you how I do this, but if you boost it first, you can't go back and edit it. So I always like to publish it, then it gives me a chance to preview what it looks like, make sure I didn't have any spelling errors, make sure I actually got the date right, the time, all of that jazz. And once I'm happy with it, then I go back in and I boost it. So I'm going to publish this right now. So this is what it looks like. You'll see that, on Facebook, it doesn't show you all the text. So for those people that are interested, they're going to click see more. That's something that you'll be able to see in your stats later on whenever your boost is actually officially boosted out to the public. You'll be able to see how many people are clicking to see more, how many people are clicking on your images, how many views you're getting, and that kind of thing. So this is what it looks like. I can kind of read through it, make sure, okay, second annual, that's correct, the date's correct. This is what my layout looks like. So these are my main images that I want them to see. If you don't have a kid picture, then take it off. You definitely want to have these 3 pictures right here for sure. And then a kid picture of them holding the mattress signs is just kind of something fun and just gives your layout a lot better look when you have 4 photos than just 3 photos. So now that I'm happy with the way it looks, I'm going to click Boost Post. I want to edit the audience. I'm not going to touch this because I do want to do the people that I choose through targeting. So I'm just going to do edit audience, and I'm going to type in Fishers, Indiana. You can do a 10-mile radius. That's typically what we do, just to kind of pull from some other cities. Fishers is a really big city, so I could put 0 and just really target Fishers, but we just always do the 10 miles. We also, this is, I think, pretty standard. We do go up to 65 just because, why not? Those people need a bed too. So I'm going to click Save. By the way, when you do your edit audience, you can only do it by city. You can't do it by zip code. One thing, if you want, you could do an add an interest and you could add like Fishers High School. The only thing is that is really going to limit you because only the people that have liked a Fishers High School thing on Facebook are going to see that ad. So we don't put anything in the interest box here because we want to target every single person in Fishers. Come down to the budget. So we're going to do a $200 budget. That's typically what we do. We started off smaller and saw a little bit of Facebook traffic, but now that we've increased our budget, we're just getting a lot more traffic. We actually had 16 sales out of 50 last Saturday from Facebook alone. And other people that had referrals or EDDMs, they all commented that they saw it on Facebook. So we're getting huge results out of this. The next thing you want to do is you can do the 7 days, 14 days, whatever. We typically go for about 10 to 12 days out. So our event is Saturday. So you can run it through Saturday or you can run it the day before. We typically stop the day before because, once they see it that last day, sometimes it might be a little too late. The other thing that the later that you're, the longer that Facebook is promoting your thing, it really starts to kind of dwindle it off. So by Saturday, Facebook's not really going to be showing my ad to very many people because I don't have very much money left. So, I'm going to stop it the day before the sale. I'm spending about $20 a day. And just want to make sure that it's under my account, it's under my credit card, and then I'm going to click Boost. Okay, I'm not actually going to click Boost because I use this for my teaching business page. So Blake is actually the one that goes in and does this part of it so that we can put it on our CFS card. But that's all you do. You just click Boost and you're finished, and it'll start throwing your ad out to all of those people in that city, and hopefully you'll start to get some responses, some shares, that kind of thing. I'm going to scroll down just so you can see our old posts. As you notice, I post a ton of stuff. Facebook is a really great way just to keep your name out there on people's news feeds. We get people liking and sharing our stuff, even if it's funny stuff. Share other people's check pictures. That is huge. It gives our whole company credibility. So this was our Centerville one, the one that we just sold 50 at, and we had 16 referrals from Facebook on. So this is where you get to see some of your information, and you get to see this while you're your post is going out to the public, not just at the end of it. So if I click this, this is going to show me that 20,095 people were reached. So that's how many people it at least went onto their newsfeed for them to see. Shows me how many likes we got. We got a little loves and haws, and we had 74 people comment on it. A lot of those people are tagging a friend. And when you tag a friend, then that's just so that that person sees that same post. 272 shares. So that is when your growth organically grows, because not only am I paying for Facebook to send it out to people, but when people start sharing it, they're sharing it for free and it's reaching all of their friends for free. So that's how you get such a big number of reach for just 200 bucks. This tells you how many people actually clicked on the post. So that's how many people were actually wanting to find out more. This is how many people were looking through the photos. Yeah, okay, we had 3 people hide it because maybe they didn't want to see it again. Big deal. 3 out of 20,000, that's pretty good. And those people probably own mattress stores and just didn't want to see it anyway. So anyway, it kind of gives you some good data so you can see what you're getting. It also gives you an idea of how's your sale going to go. Are you getting a lot of traffic, a lot of shares, a lot of likes and comments, or is nobody really interacting with it? So another tip I have is to make sure that you're checking your Facebook page, maybe once or twice a day, just to stay up to date with the comments. People are going to start asking you questions. You want to be able to answer them. And occasionally you do get somebody to post something inappropriate or something that you don't want on your page. So then you're going to want to make sure that you come back through here and delete things if needed. But you just want to stay active because this is going out to a lot of people and you want to make sure that you can answer their questions before the event. So if you have any more questions, feel free to email us. But hopefully this video has helped you figure out a way to start boosting your post. All right, thanks.